All right, and here's the power supply for Jungle Lord. So going through, sorry, let's get this all on camera here. Oh, wrong pen. So here's the negative high voltage, the positive high voltage, and the 5 volts. Let's see, this pin here is the negative 12, and then the positive 12, which I'm kind of hiding with my hand. And I believe that's it. We've got 5 volts down here as well. So everything is working 100% here for you. So we went ahead, I resoldered the GI connection here. All brand new 0.156 headers throughout the board. New 5 volt filter cap, new 1000 UF, 100 UF, and I believe that's a 470 or 330, one of the two, but we've got everything working 100% here for you again. Thank you so much. Here is the speech board and also the soundboard here for the Jungle Lord. So just went ahead and replaced the socket here for the 6802, as well as the socket here for the ROM. Replaced all the capacitors. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 capacitors in total. And then also the speech ROMs all got new sockets here as well. Go ahead and get this thing powered up, and we could test the individual sounds. So as we can see, all of those are working, and we'll go ahead and press the test button here as well. So as you can hear, all the sounds are working perfectly there. We also went ahead and replaced all the 0.156 headers here on the board as well. So this board is once again good to go. All right, so here is the MPU and the driver board here for Jungle Lord. So MPU went ahead and resocketed all the game ROMs, resocketed the 6802. The 40 pin had already been redone, so we left that as is. And then also there was a coin cell that was already added to it. But went ahead and replaced the filter capacitor here as well as replaced all 0.156 headers here on the MPU, as well as the driver board as well. So not really much that we had to do to this. There was an AMI PIA that was here on the driver board, and I had noticed that these two had been pulled at one point, but they weren't put into a socket. Since these are new, they had been replaced. I don't want to go ahead and add more heat to the pads than what already had been applied before. But this one being original and being AMI, I went ahead and pulled that and put that into a socket there for you. But I'll go ahead and get a blinking LED added on here to the board. But we'll go ahead and get it rooted up. And the cables out of the way there. And see the high score to date, last game played, lamp matrix dancing, and the only coil that's locked on is the coin lockout here. So we'll go ahead and get her into test and go through the displays here. And next test is going to be sound, which we don't have the soundboard connected to it, which we have that on the end of the video here. So there's all the lamps, and then into the solenoids, which will test all 16 of the standard solenoids, which number 16 is the coin lockout, which will go out here once it reaches it there, and then into the special solenoids. And these are also switch triggered, as well as being computer controlled. And then last switch here is going to be the switch test. get some lunch. My stomach's growling. But the last switch in Jungle Lord is switch 50 there. So as you can see, everything's working 100%. And we'll go ahead and get this thing rebooted. There you are, full boot. Everything is 100%. Thank you so much for sending it.